There's one food that science shows can help fight cancer, but most people never eat it. In this video, I'll reveal what it is and explain the research that proves why it works. If cancer running in your family, you should watch this. In the United States, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their lives. But this overlooked food could help change that. This food can switch on hundreds of protective genes, flush out toxins, and even make abnormal cells self-destruct before they turn into tumors. Most people think fighting cancer means expensive treatments or drastic lifestyle changes, but they're missing the #1 anti-cancer food hiding in plain sight: broccoli sprouts. Why this tiny plant is so powerful? How much broccoli sprouts do you need to consume to get all its benefits? What science says about it? In this video, I'm going to break it all down. But before we get into it, tell me in the comments, do you know anyone who has had cancer? Which type of cancer? What part of the world are you from? Drop your comment below. Why broccoli sprouts is considered a super cancer-fighting food? Sulforaphane is an isothiocyanate compound that acts like a master switch in your cells. When you eat broccoli sprouts, sulforaphane activates a cellular pathway called NRF2. This isn't marketing speak. It's documented in hundreds of peer-reviewed studies. The NRF2 pathway controls over 200 genes that protect your cells from damage. When activated, these genes produce enzymes that neutralize carcinogens, repair damaged DNA, reduce inflammation, and eliminate toxins. It's like having a construction crew, security team, and cleanup service working around the clock in every cell. Here's what happens when sulforaphane flips this switch. Your cells start producing more glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. Detoxification enzymes ramp up production, sweeping out harmful compounds before they can cause DNA damage. Proteins that repair damaged genetic material get activated. Inflammatory pathways that cancer cells use to grow get shut down. This isn't theory. Human studies show that people who consume broccoli sprout extracts excrete significantly more carcinogens in their urine. Their bodies literally become better at getting rid of cancer-causing substances. Cancer starts when DNA gets damaged and cells begin dividing uncontrollably. Sulforaphane works at this fundamental level, fixing problems before they become tumors. One of sulforaphane's most important effects is inhibiting histone deacetylase HDAC enzymes. These enzymes normally keep certain genes turned off, including tumor suppressor genes, the ones that prevent cancer. When sulforaphane blocks HDAC activity, tumor suppressor genes wake up and start doing their job again. Sulforaphane also affects DNA methylation, another way genes get turned on or off. Cancer cells often have abnormal methylation patterns that silence protective genes. Sulforaphane helps restore normal patterns, essentially teaching cells how to behave properly again. Studies show sulforaphane can make abnormal cells undergo apoptosis, programmed cell death. This sounds scary, but it's actually protective. Healthy cells have built-in suicide programs that activate when they become damaged beyond repair. Cancer cells lose this ability. Sulforaphane helps restore it. While prevention is crucial, sulforaphane may also help people who already have cancer. Research shows it can make cancer cells more sensitive to conventional treatments like chemotherapy and radiation. Some studies suggest combining sulforaphane with standard cancer drugs makes the drugs work better while reducing their toxic side effects. Sulforaphane appears to work against multiple cancer types. Prostate cancer. Men scheduled for prostate surgery who consumed broccoli soup rich in glucoraphanin, sulforaphane's precursor, for 1 year showed altered gene expression in prostate tissue, with changes suggesting reduced cancer risk. Another study found that men with biochemical recurrence after prostate surgery who took sulforaphane supplements had slower rises in PSA levels, indicating slower disease progression. Breast cancer. Women with abnormal mammogram findings who consumed broccoli sprout extracts showed changes in breast tissue biomarkers associated with reduced cancer risk. The supplements appeared to increase expression of protective genes while reducing markers of cellular damage. Colon cancer. A 2006 study found that daily consumption of sulforaphane-rich broccoli sprouts suppressed colitis and prevented colon tumor formation in mice. Since inflammation promotes the progression from benign polyps to malignant tumors, this suggests sulforaphane could prevent colon cancer development. Lung cancer. Former smokers face elevated cancer risk for decades after quitting. Studies show that people consuming high intake of rich sulforaphane foods is associated with lower incidence of lung cancer in humans and animal models. Blood cancers. Laboratory studies demonstrate that sulforaphane can induce apoptosis in leukemia cells while sparing healthy blood cells. Some researchers are investigating sulforaphane as an addition to standard leukemia treatments. How much broccoli sprouts do you need to consume? Studies suggest about half a cup of fresh broccoli sprouts daily provides therapeutic amounts of sulforaphane. That's roughly 35 milligrams of sulforaphane, the amount shown to activate protective pathways in human trials. Fresh sprouts work better than supplements because they contain glucoraphanin, sulforaphane's precursor, along with myrosinase, the enzyme that converts glucoraphanin to sulforaphane. When you chew the sprouts, these compounds mix and create active sulforaphane in your mouth. Cooking destroys myrosinase, so eat broccoli sprouts raw. Add them to salads, sandwiches, or smoothies. Their peppery taste is mild, and most people adjust quickly. How to grow your own broccoli sprouts. Growing broccoli sprouts is simpler than keeping houseplants alive. You need broccoli seeds, a jar, water, and 4 days. No soil, no special equipment, no gardening skills. Soak 3 tablespoons of broccoli seeds in water for 8 to 12 hours. Drain and rinse them. Put the seeds in a mason jar covered with cheesecloth or a sprouting lid. Rinse twice daily with fresh water, draining completely each time. Keep the jar in a dark place at room temperature. After 4 days, you'll have fresh sprouts. Store finished sprouts in the refrigerator for up to a week. A single jar provides several servings, and you can keep multiple jars going on rotation for a continuous supply. What is the difference between broccoli and broccoli sprouts? Though broccoli sprouts are simply young broccoli plants, their nutritional profiles differ significantly from the full-grown vegetable. When comparing a 3-ounce, 84-gram portion of cooked mature broccoli florets to the same amount of broccoli sprouts, you'll find nearly identical calories and macronutrients. Both contain similar amounts of protein, carbohydrates, and fat. The major difference lies in their glucoraphanin content. Broccoli sprouts contain approximately 100 times more of this inactive compound, which transforms into sulforaphane, a powerful beneficial phytochemical, when the sprouts are chopped or chewed. How to consume broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts add a delightful crunch and fresh flavor to many dishes, making it easy to include them in your daily meals. Here are some simple ways to incorporate them into your routine. Add them to any salad, sandwich, or wrap for extra texture. For a nutritious smoothie, blend them with spinach, banana, strawberries, and pineapple. You can also make a satisfying stir-fry by sautéing them with other vegetables and chicken. For a quick, light snack, enjoy them plain with a squeeze of lime juice. They also pair beautifully with noodles, whether in cold or warm dishes. Since broccoli sprouts might not always be available at supermarkets or farmers markets, growing them at home can be a great solution. Safety concerns and possible negative effects. Getting sulforaphane from cruciferous vegetables like broccoli sprouts is usually harmless, with minimal to no adverse effects reported. If you want higher amounts, you may easily find sulforaphane supplements at health food stores and online outlets. These products usually have extracts from broccoli or broccoli sprouts in them and a lot more sulforaphane than you would receive from eating full meals. You can also purchase glucoraphanin pills with the enzyme myrosinase, which helps your body turn glucoraphanin into sulforaphane. These combo products are meant to help the body make more sulforaphane. There are no official daily guidelines for sulforaphane, but most supplement companies say that 400 micrograms a day is a good amount, usually in 1 or 2 capsules. Some individuals who use sulforaphane supplements have mild digestive problems, such as more gas, constipation, or diarrhea. Researchers still need more information to find the best dose, long-term safety, and effectiveness of these supplements in people. even though they are becoming more popular. The science is clear. Sulforaphane is one of the most powerful anti-cancer compounds ever studied. Broccoli sprouts are the richest source of sulforaphane available. The choice is yours. What's remarkable isn't that broccoli sprouts fight cancer. It's that something so simple and accessible can be so powerful. In a world of expensive treatments and complicated prevention strategies, sometimes the best medicine grows in a jar on your kitchen counter. If you're still with us, thank you guys so much for watching. If this topic matters to you, hit the like button so more people can discover this, and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos on cancer prevention. Leave a comment and let me know what you want me to cover in the next video. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.